Hello friends, if you're new here, my name is Kathy. I am a full-time eBay and Poshmark reseller. Let me show you what I'm shipping out here today. The first thing is this hoodie. I do not know how you say this brand, so I will show you the tag. This is what it looks like. I want to say it's like Wanakome, something like that. Anyhow, I found this hoodie in the Goodwill bins. Anything I say is from there, was $1.89 per pound. So something like this hoodie weighs right about 2 pounds. So I paid about $4 for it. This sold on eBay for $49. This is the brand Coldwater Creek. I did also find this in the Goodwill bins. It's like a velvet shirt. I did notice a flaw. I can't remember what the flaw was when I went to list it though. So I listed it a little bit lower than I normally would, and it sold for $12.50 on eBay. This is one of my favorite brands to resell, but this pair of pants took, I want to say, close to a year, and I'm not sure why, other than maybe it's because they're a size extra small. But the brand is Viore. These are women's, just like a rip stop pant. So I guess not also the best style that Viore offers, but anyhow, they were from the bins. They finally sold for $23.94. So still a great sale, but yeah, I was surprised how long that one took. This is a pair of Crocs. I picked these up at a local thrift for $5.99, and somebody on Poshmark offered me $28 for those. This is the brand Untuck It. It's just a flannel shirt from the bins. This one I offered a 50% off sale on part of my eBay store, and this sold as part of that for $9. That means it was listed quite a while. Same with this little plushie. The brand is Wild Republic. I only bought this at the bins because it was new at tag. It sold for $6, so not the best flip, but hey, I'm still making a few dollars profit there. All right, another $6 sale. This is the brand Puma, just some women's athletic shorts. I picked these up thinking one of the buy-sell trade stores like Plato's Closet or Uptown Cheapskate might buy them, but they didn't. So I listed them, and then they were in my 50% off sale. So $6 on those is what I got. Everything is also plus shipping, so it's $6 plus shipping. All right. This I just bought because it was new at tag at the bins. I buy a lot of just new at tag things. This is the brand Modern Works. I know nothing about that. These pants took forever to sell and finally sold for $9. This was a really good sale. This is the brand Levi's. It's a vintage rust colored jacket. My friend Brandy gave this to me at the bin. Shout out Brandy. And this sold for $64.35 pretty quickly, I would say in under 30 days. And the size tag is kind of, you can't read it, so I had to go by measurements, which I thought would take even longer to sell because, yeah, somebody has to have the exact measurements that I'm posting that for this to fit them. So I'm very, very happy with that sale. This one took forever to sell. It's Free People, but like very old Free People. I want to say the tag said like 2003, so like vintage Free People. This is from the bins and it's new at tag, but it finally sold for $17.50. This is a fanny pack. It says Dare, but the brand on the fanny pack's actually Tipsy Elves. So if you find their sweaters, like Christmas sweaters, those sell really well. This actually sold really well too. It sold for $18 pretty quickly on eBay. So I do love Tipsy Elves. This is a pair of men's Merrell slip-on shoes. These I believe I paid around $10 for at a regular thrift store, and they sold for $24.50 on eBay. This is a pair of men's Levi's 501 jeans, new at tag. I actually got these at Plato's Closet pretty recently. They were having a $5 denim sale. So these were only $5, and they sold for $39 on eBay for me. This is the brand Aerie. I just picked this up in a Whatnot auction just a few days ago, actually. It sold really quickly. I think I paid around $8 for it, and then it sold on Poshmark for me for $29. This is a pair of Blundstone, so great shoe brand to know. I found these at a local Goodwill just last week for $6.99, and they sold for $97.30. I also noticed these are going to Australia, so the buyer's also in quite a bit for international shipping on those ones as well. All right, and last sale is the best sale of today. This is a pair of LL Bean waxed duck boots. I found these in the Goodwill bins, and they sold on Poshmark for $103. So awesome sale. All right, guys, I'm going to get these all packed up into the post office, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, friends.